had a member who was going through a divorce. She and her husband divorced in 2012. After the divorce, the member learned that her 2010 income tax return was being audited by the IRS. She and her husband had filed that tax return jointly because they were married at the time. After the IRS completed the audit, the IRS had the opinion that there were some deductions that were disallowed, and the member and her husband were found, or her ex-husband, were found to owe to the IRS. Now, as part of her original divorce decree, the member's ex-husband had been ordered by the North Carolina State Court to pay for any outstanding tax bills. This matter wasn't covered under the IRS defense benefit that would be available to a Legalshield member because it was a pre-existing matter that had arisen before this member had become a member of Legalshield. She called us for consultation and advice about the situation. She had already appealed to the tax court, and she unfortunately didn't have the finances to retain an attorney under the reduced hourly rate benefit that was available to her as a Legalshield member. Due to that, our consultative attorney had a series of conversations with this member, giving her advice about how to negotiate with the IRS to see if perhaps she could get them to reconsider the innocent spouse petition, and also to prepare her in the eventuality that she had to go to federal court, to tax court, and what she would need to argue there. Fortunately for the member, a few months before this matter was scheduled to be heard in tax court, she was able to enter into an agreement with the IRS. They allowed her innocent spouse petition, and the court matter was dismissed, and the member was not required to pay anything else. She was just so grateful. She wrote us some very nice thank you notes about how much this meant to her and how helpful it had been based on all the circumstances that were going on in her life at that time. And she let us know that she really wanted us to share this story so that if anybody else was going through something like this, perhaps it could help them, or at least get them to become interested in becoming Legalshield members so that perhaps they could get the same kind of help.